Phil Campbell, the iconic guitarist who brought riffs and fire to Motörhead for over 3 decades, has passed away at the age of 64. His family shared the heartbreaking news, saying that Phil lost his battle after a long and courageous struggle in intensive care following a complex major operation. Only last month, he had canceled concerts across Australia and Europe due to health concerns, leaving fans around the world worried. It is with great sadness that we announce the passing of our beloved father, Philip Anthony Campbell, the family wrote. Phil was a devoted husband, a wonderful father, and a proud and loving grandfather, known affectionately as Bampy. He was deeply loved by all who knew him and will be missed immensely. His legacy, music, and the memories he created will live on forever. Born in Pontypridd, Wales in 1961, Phil Campbell showed an early interest in music. He picked up the guitar as a teenager and was quickly drawn to the emerging hard rock and heavy metal scene. By 1979, he had formed Persian Risk, a metal band that allowed him to develop his signature riff-heavy style. Even then, his talent was clear. His ability to blend melody with sheer power set him apart from his peers. Campbell often said in interviews that music was his escape. Regardless of everything going on in life, when you pick up the guitar, you enter another world, he once told Guitar World. You live in the music, and nothing else matters. That's what it's all about. In 1984, Phil Campbell's life would change forever. He joined Motörhead, the legendary band founded by Lemmy Kilmister in 1975. At that time, Motörhead was evolving, and Phil, along with guitarist Michael Wurzel-Burston, joined to replace departing members. Campbell would become the band's longest-serving member after Lemmy himself. His first album with the band was the 1986 release, Orgasmatron, Motörhead's first album to feature 2 guitarists. Phil's riffs became instantly recognizable, and his playing added depth and energy to the band's signature sound. Over the next 3 decades, he recorded a total of 16 studio albums with Motörhead, contributing to some of the heaviest, most enduring rock tracks ever written, including Deaf Forever, Eat the Rich, and Born to Raise Hell. His former bandmate Mickey Dee, who joined Motörhead in 1992, shared his heartfelt tribute. Phil was the funniest guy I have ever known and the best rock guitar player I have ever played with. We wrote 12 studio albums together, and he never stopped surprising me with his extreme talent. Most of all, I will miss hanging out with the nicest guy you could ever meet. Even Dee Snider, the frontman of Twisted Sister, expressed his sorrow. My friend Phil Campbell is gone. Sending my thoughts and love to his family. Say hi to Lemmy for me. Campbell's years with Motörhead were not just about recording albums. They were about relentless touring, connecting with fans, and living the rock and roll life at full throttle. From small clubs to massive arenas, Phil's guitar defined the energy of every show. His humor and camaraderie offstage were just as legendary as his riffs on stage. He often reflected on the band's dynamic. The camaraderie was very important. We wrote the music for ourselves. It was all about having fun, and that's what made it special. None of us were qualified to do anything else, so we poured our hearts into Motörhead, and it floated our boat. After Motörhead, following Lemmy's death in 2015, Motörhead officially disbanded, but Phil Campbell's musical journey was far from over. He formed Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, a band featuring his own children on guitar, bass, and drums. Between 2016 and 2023, they released 4 albums, toured worldwide, and opened for legendary acts like Guns N' Roses, Hawkwind, and Saxon. In 2019, Phil launched his first solo album, Old Lions Still Roar, featuring collaborations with rock icons such as Alice Cooper, Rob Halford, and Dee Snider. This project showcased not just his guitar mastery, but his ability to unite generations of rock musicians in one powerful statement. Even in his final months, Campbell was working on new music with Julian Jenkins from the hard rock band Fury, a testament to his undying passion for rock and creation. Tributes poured in after his passing. The band wrote on social media, Phil was a wonderful guitarist, writer, performer, and musician who had Motörhead in his veins. He always led with his gift of guitar and carried a great sense of humor. Phil loved life and lived it with great joy. Much love and R.I.P. Phil. The world has just lost an enormous beam of light. Campbell's influence stretches far beyond his recordings. His energy, dedication, and humor inspired countless musicians and fans alike. Mickey Dee summed it up perfectly. His vibe and feel for rock music were outstanding. Phil never stopped surprising me with his extreme talent. He will be missed, but his music will never fade. Beyond music, Phil Campbell was a devoted family man. He is survived by his wife, Gaynor, and their 3 sons. Known affectionately as Bampy to his grandchildren, he cherished his family deeply, often saying that their love and support were the foundation of his life. Phil Campbell's life was one of dedication, passion, and joy. From a young guitarist in Wales to a rock legend on the world stage, he gave everything to the music he loved and the fans who adored him. His riffs, his laughter, and his indomitable spirit will echo forever. Rest in power, Phil Campbell. Your music lives on, and your legacy will never fade. If Phil Campbell inspired you with his incredible life and music, hit the like button, subscribe for more tributes, and comment your favorite Motörhead song or memory. Let's celebrate the life of a true rock legend together.